guys recognize by now, as I've been telling you for months and months, that MAGA is imploding. It's dying. It is being destroyed right before our eyes on a daily basis. The evidence is everywhere. This morning, I woke up to find none other than Alex Jones calling for Donald Trump to be removed from office. And he doesn't really care how. Impeachment, 25th Amendment, just get him out of office. Here is in part what Alex Jones said.
Trump got conned into this. He has lost his mind, or he is evil. I don't know. And impeachment, I don't care how you do it. People say, well, we'll be allied with, idiots like AOC. It doesn't matter.
Well, I know this is Alex Jones, and you can't read too much into anything Alex Jones says, or to take anything that Alex Jones says or does and to extrapolate that out into some greater meaning. I get that, and that's true enough. Alex Jones is freaking crazy. He goes from one extreme to the other. He's always having some sort of meltdown. And who knows, I could wake up tomorrow and find that Alex Jones has gone right back to kissing Trump's ass. So yeah, that's true. And Alex Jones is just one guy, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean that all of MAGA is imploding. Yes, that's true. But Alex Jones isn't the only guy. I mean, I've shown you countless examples over the last several months of MAGAs and former MAGAs turning on Donald Trump for a variety of reasons. There's lots of reasons that they're turning on. Some of them, they genuinely feel betrayed. Like, for example, Alex Jones is going off about Trump's illegal Iran war. Maybe that's really a big thing for him. Maybe he's honest in that he's, furious with Trump over Iran. But there's been other things, other issues that people have felt betrayed by Trump over. I mean, just fucking up the economy. I mean, a lot of these people, they really believe the bullshit that Trump is some sort of a business genius and he was going to lower the price of groceries on day one. And also, you got to keep this in mind. Not everyone who voted for Donald Trump was part of his cult. A lot of people, and I know a lot of you have convinced yourselves into believing that everyone who voted for Donald Trump is just part of his mindless cult and they will vote for him no matter what. That's not fucking true. We don't know percentages. It's impossible to know percentages on this. But I don't even think it's anywhere close to a majority of the people who voted for Donald Trump did so because they're part of his personality cult. I think a lot of people who voted for Donald Trump are just dumb as shit, right? They really don't follow politics all that much. They just vote in presidential elections and they vote on things like the economy. All right. They thought personally for them, the economy was bad in 2020. Or 2024. They were doing poorly. So they vote for the other guy.
So as Americans are absolutely livid at Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans government shutdown, as Americans are puzzled and pissed about why taxpayers here are giving $40 billion to Argentina to bail out Donald Trump's MAGA puppet dictator, Javier Milei there, which we're just flushing our money down the drain while 20 million Americans are set to lose healthcare. Donald Trump upped the ante and said, you know what, we're not just going to give Argentina that $40 billion. Just want to let our cattle ranchers know here in the United States, we're going to also bring in that Argentine beef, that foot and mouth disease situation going on in Argentina that's really bad. We're going to go take that beef, bring it here, undercut our own ranchers, and then we're going to destroy the White House while we're at it. Maybe we'll do some UFC fights in front of the White House. We'll destroy the Rose Garden and what else? Then I'll just golf all weekend. So then Donald Trump sends his agriculture secretary, Brooke Rollins, and she makes her rounds on the show. And she's asked, what are you doing here? Why would we be undercutting our cattle ranchers now? At the same time, we're bailing out Argentina. It makes no sense. You want to bankrupt our cattle ranchers? What about the free market as well? And so Brooke Rollins is asked, is importing beef from Argentina a possibility like Trump said? Here's what she says. Play this clip.
What about beef from Argentina? Is that a possibility?
Well, the president has mentioned it a couple of times. I think you'll be hearing more about exactly what that looks like. Right now, in America, we consume about 12 million metric tons of beef. 10 million of that we produce here in America, but the 2 million I'm talking about, we've been offshoring. And there's different parts of that, you know, what McDonald's buys and ground beef versus the actual muscle cuts, which is what a lot of Americans, the healthy part of all of this. I mean,
So then she just filibusters the rest of the answer, but she confirms that that is the plan. You're the United States Agriculture Secretary. Like, you realize that, right? You're not the Argentinian Agriculture Secretary or the Agriculture Secretary from Brazil. The United States. You're supposed to. The one thing that your job is like defend your American cattle ranchers, basically defend American agriculture. So then she's asked on Thursday more about it. And of course, she's got to make it a both sides issue. The frustration here is on both sides. That's what the issue is here. Please clue.
having said all of that, the plan that we released yesterday, which the president was so excited about, we were opening up 5 million acres of taxpayer land, BLM and Forest Service land, for our ranchers to lease from the government. We're implementing new programs to allow younger ranchers to get into the business with cheaper loans, better protection, etc. We are with Newton Maha, with Bobby Kennedy, and putting protein, specifically beef, back at the center of the American diet from the government's perspective. And when you think about what we spend every day on nutrition programs from the USDA, it's $400 million a day, pivoting some of that to specifically locally grown.
Hey, Kansas City voters employed. Like, see, I came across a video where a particular creator was like that Trump is like a boyfriend that is maltreating the girlfriend in a relationship. Like, there is a way he actually put the whole thing, and I kind of concur to that because at this point, Trump is in a relationship. Yeah, we all know that he is in a relationship with MAGA voters. But the ill treatment that Trump is meting out to these people, you really need to pity them. You really need to, hey, you really need to pity MAGA voters. That's why I'm laughing. Because there is no place you go online right now that you will not see MAGAs crying. Be it the high income earners, the low income earners, the middle class, like it's really hitting all of them left, right, and center. Keep watching, guys. I'll come back with my commentaries later.
I've seen lots of Kansas City content creators talk about this MAGA influencer in Kansas City, and I'm loving it. I'm here for the vibes, but one consistent thing I'm noticing in all the comments, where are all the men? Where are all the blue Democratic men in Kansas City? I need the blue men to stand up. Where are you guys at? Kansas City, Democratic men. If you're in Kansas City or the surrounding areas and you voted blue, drop a comment.
But joke aside, what Trump is actually doing to these people is not good. Aside that we are trying to let MAGA voters know that they are actually reaping from the fruit or reaping from what they sowed. What Trump is doing at this point is unfair. This man is bent on causing harm, like causing pain to this set of people. I feel for them, honestly, I must say. Because you can't tell me that you love someone. Instead of you to showcase that love you have for the person, you are there inflicting more pains to that person. It's not love, for crying out loud. That's not love. Trump felt like that MAGA voters are the people that came through for him, which that is the truth. The only thing that is required of him is to do the right thing when he gets to that point, to that seat. But no, in all social media platforms, you will see a MAGA voter in Kansas City that is screaming, MAGA voter in Kansas City that is crying, MAGA voter in Kansas City that is lamenting for one thing or the other. Is that how it's supposed to be? That is the question. At this point, I feel for this set of people. I feel for them. Special credit to all the original owners of the video used in the creation of this video. This is solely for analysis and also for educational purpose. Nothing else. Do what to like, share, and comment on this video. Have a lovely day, guys. Take care of yourselves. Remember, this is Dor-Dor Global News, where we give you the latest gist. And see you all in our next video. Till then, bye.